What if I told you that your freedom doesn't begin when you quit your job? It begins at 5:01 p.m. Most people waste the hours after work, and that's why they stay stuck. Millions of people follow the same loop every day. Wake up, commute, work, traffic, eat, Netflix, sleep, repeat. They tell themselves, one day I'll start, but one day quietly turns into 10. Your 9 to 5 pays for survival. Your 5 to 9 pays for your freedom. If you don't control your evenings will control your future. Let me tell you about Alex. He wasn't special, didn't have a trust fund, and had no secret connections. Just a regular office worker making decent money, completely drained by 6 p.m. Every day he came home exhausted. He'd drop his bag, sink into the couch, and tell himself he deserved to relax. And he did. But that relaxation slowly became sedation. One night, after another 3-hour Netflix binge, Alex looked at the clock. 10:47 p.m. He felt tired, but not fulfilled. That's when a dangerous question entered his mind. What if I'm wasting the only leverage I have? Most people think they're broke because of money. They're actually broke because of time mismanagement. You don't need 8 free hours a day to change your life. You need 2 focused ones. From 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., you have 4 hours. That's 20 hours a week. Over 1,000 hours a year. A part-time job hiding in plain sight. The secret? Time arbitrage. Using these hours not for Netflix, but for building your future. Exhaustion is the enemy. After work, your brain whispers, "You've done enough." Comfort feels safe, but comfort has never built an empire. Here's the shift Alex made. Instead of asking, "Am I tired?" he started asking, "Am I building?" That one question changed everything. The first week, he didn't try to build $1 million company. He just reclaimed 1 hour. From 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., no phone, no TV, no distractions. Just skill building. Tonight, block 1 hour. Put your phone in another room. Protect it like a meeting with your future self. Alex used that hour to learn digital marketing. Not because it was trendy, but because businesses always need customers. He watched tutorials, took notes, and practiced on imaginary projects. Week 2, he built a simple portfolio. Week 3, he messaged small businesses offering free work in exchange for testimonials. Was he tired? Yes. But exhaustion from purpose feels different than exhaustion from obligation. Ask yourself, if you spent the next 365 evenings exactly like you spent the last 30, would your life change or would it stay the same? Your evenings are not downtime, they are decision time. The difference between employees and entrepreneurs isn't intelligence, it's how they use invisible hours. Alex didn't quit his job in 3 months, he stayed consistent. 1 hour became 2, 2 became focused execution. Within 6 months, he had 3 paying clients. Small money at first, $300 here, $500 there. But the real victory wasn't the money. The real victory was proof that his income was no longer chained to one employer. Here's the concept that changed Alex's mindset forever: time arbitrage. Using your current stable income to fund your future freedom while others waste their free hours consuming. While coworkers watched shows, Alex was learning sales. While friends scrolled endlessly, Alex was refining his offer. While others said, "I'm too tired," Alex said, "Just 30 minutes." Identify one monetizable skill: writing, coding, editing, marketing, fitness coaching. Pick one. Study it for 30 days straight before judging yourself. The rat race isn't evil, it's just incomplete. A job is not a prison, unless it's your only plan. Alex understood he didn't hate his job. He hated dependency. Dependency is fragile. One layoff, one recession, one bad manager, everything shakes. But when you build something on the side, even slowly, you create options. Options create power. From 5 to 6 p.m., decompress intentionally. Eat, shower, reset. From 6 to 8 p.m., build mode. Deep work, no notifications. From 8 to 9 p.m., learning and strategy. 3 focused hours can change everything. Momentum beats intensity. Alex never aimed for perfect days. He aimed for non-zero days. That's the mindset that separates dreamers from builders. You are not stuck because of your job. You are stuck because your evenings are unclaimed. Reclaim them, guard them, weaponize them. 1 year later, Alex had replaced 70% of his salary. He didn't dramatically quit. He transitioned strategically, calmly, on his terms. Imagine walking into work knowing you don't need it. Imagine choosing projects instead of begging for promotions. Imagine waking up Monday without dread. That reality isn't built in fantasy, it's built in evenings. Track your evenings for the next 7 days. Write down how you spend each hour after work. Awareness alone will shock you. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. You don't need to grind 18 hours a day. You need consistency in a small window. 4 focused hours daily equals 20 hours weekly, nearly 2 full-time work weeks a month invested into yourself. Ask yourself, if you worked 2 extra weeks every month on your own dream, where would you be in a year? The rat race survives on autopilot. The empire is built on intention. There will be nights you're exhausted. On those nights, shrink the task, but don't skip the habit. Too tired to build for 2 hours? Do 20 minutes. Too drained to create content? Outline ideas. Momentum beats excuses. The turning point doesn't feel dramatic. No music, no applause. It's a quiet decision. I will no longer waste my evenings. That decision, repeated daily, reshapes your future. Alex realized freedom isn't about escaping work. It's about choosing your work. When his side income grew steady, he didn't feel rebellious. He felt prepared. Choice is the opposite of being trapped. The 5 to 9 empire is built quietly. 1 hour becomes 2, 2 becomes 3. Small actions compound. Skills stack. Confidence grows. Opportunities appear. Progress creates energy. The journey isn't about speed, it's about direction. Show up consistently. Momentum compounds silently. What feels small today becomes massive tomorrow. Alex's life today looks nothing like it did a year ago. He didn't magically get rich. He gained choice, control, and independence. That's the reward, the freedom to design his own life. Your evenings are the real currency of your independence. Protect them, build habits, take action. Small steps repeated consistently create unstoppable momentum. Pick one step to take tonight. 1 hour, one focused action, one decision to build instead of consume. Show up for your future self. Your 9 to 5 pays for survival. Your 5 to 9 builds your freedom. The difference between surviving and thriving is simply what you do in these hours. Start tonight. Commit. Show up. Your empire begins now. The 5 to 9 empire is available to anyone willing to claim their evenings. Each night you choose creation over consumption, learning over scrolling, action over excuses. You invest in your independence. Alex's story proves it. Small, consistent actions compound into momentum that eventually replaced fear with confidence, uncertainty with options, and dependency with control. Your evenings are your leverage, your weapon, and your path to freedom. Protect them, invest them. Build intentionally, consistently, and without apology. Start tonight. 1 hour, one focused action. Build, repeat. Slowly, deliberately, you will create the empire that allows you to live life on your own terms. Your 5 to 9 is your foundation. Use it wisely, and your future self will thank you.